Hi, welcome to my studio. My name's Aliza and I'm from Seems So Easy. Today I'm going to run you through a quick tutorial on the Lovebirds cushion. It's one of the 3 sewing kits that I've made. To get started, if you open it up, inside there's a hand screen printed panel. It looks like that. And 2 backing pieces that we're going to use for the back of the cushion. A set of instructions, and on the instructions there's also information about the running stitch and the back stitch and the stitches you need to use on this kit. And there's an accessories pack. If you open up the accessories pack, inside you find the thread, red and white, a needle threader, some needles and pins, everything you'll need to get started on this kit. So this is what we're working towards. That's a cushion I've completed. As you can see, there's a running stitch going on the inside of the heart and the outside, and then there's a running stitch going all the way around the cushion, and that's the back of it. Alright, so let's get started. The first thing you need to do is cut some thread. And as a rule of thumb, the right amount of thread is the width just of a handspan of yours. We cut that out, and this is embroidery thread that we're using. So embroidery thread has 6 strands of thread in it, and what you're going to have to do is pick out 2 of these strands. Now you can't do them, you have to do them one at a time, otherwise the thread gets all knotted up. So we're going to pick out one at a time and just sort of gently pull it out. We're going to thread up our needle using our needle threader and go from there. I've got one that I've done earlier. I've also knotted only 2 of the 4 strands. So I'm going to start off by showing you what needs to happen next. If you go to your printed panel, and starting at the bottom of the heart, or at the top, wherever you want to, you do just a running stitch. Now it's just an up-down stitch, and you just keep going. So go down, come up, go down, come up. I tend to sort of weave my fabric on my needle so that I get an even stitch. Once this is completed, you'll knot off at the bottom, and here's one that I've done earlier. As you can see, there's a red stitch going around and a white stitch going on the red printed panel. I've also done a running stitch around the whole thing, and I did this by marking a line an inch inside. You could also use different stitches. I mean, I've used a running stitch on this, which I quite like, but you could use any embroidery stitch if you have a particular favorite, or if there's something you want to try out. The pattern is certainly versatile enough to let you do that. Now we're going to just finish the edges of our cushions. There's 3 pieces that we need doing, the 2 backing pieces and your embroidered panel. So to do that, I've moved it to a zigzag stitch. Okay, so we've done the stitching, the zigzag stitching around the edge of the fabric, and I've done one part of it in a red thread, so you can see that the edge of it has been finished. It means you can see any spare thread that you pull will not come up, so it won't fray any more than it has. I've also finished sewing the edges of the 2 backing pieces. I've just ironed down a hem from the 2 backing pieces, and I've done that by taking our zigzagged edge, folding it down, ironing it, folding it down again, so we have a nicely finished hem. I'm going to do a quick straight stitch along the edge of that so that I'm sewing my hem down. And I'm going to do that for both pieces, both my hem backing pieces. So I've just finished sewing down the two hems for the backing pieces, and now we're going to lay down the cushion. So it's the top pad facing up and the two backing pieces facing down. Make sure that the right sides are facing each other. Once you've done this, we're just going to pin around the edge. I'm just doing a straight stitch. And I'm going all around the four sides of my cushion. Now I'm going to unpin and turn my cushion right side out. Just pop your cushion in. And voila! One cushion done and ready for your couch. If you liked this project, there's two more projects in the Seam So Easy cushion ones. The first one is the Mr. Fox tote bag. The last one is the butterfly wristlet, which is again a little bit more. This is the most complicated one there is. So you get that panel, which has a beautiful butterfly on it, and you can redo that in different ways. So I've done mine with blue and yellow and green thread, but you can follow any sort of pattern that you like to decorate the top. I've also done a running stitch at the back of that using those same colors, and this kit requires the insertion of a zip. And when you're done, you have this handy little wristlet that you can just pop on and go. If you like these kits, or for more information, please check out my website www.seamsoeasy.com. Thank you.